Hey guys, what is going on? This is DJ Echo of Echo Entertainment, and you are in the element with
Miranda Writes.
Let's get it. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Again, this is DJ Echo of Echo Entertainment, and you're in the element with Miranda Writes. Miranda, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I mean, listen, the sun is shining. It is gorgeous. I mean, this is a perfect, like backdrop.
I know, this is amazing.
This
so how
is-
could you not be in a good mood?
Exactly. We're at Atlantic Aviation's right here at Stewart International Airport. Thank you to Heather and the whole crew for allowing us to occupy the hangar. I mean, this is great. You got helicopters, you got private jets. I mean, this is an awesome backstop. The first time we've been here for a first timer. I mean,
Yes.
this is awesome. We also want to let you know that this is brought to you by Hudson Valley DJs in Training. October 15th is our second DJ workshop. For more information, go to www.facebook.com/HVDJ in Training. We've paid bills. Let's get down to business.
Yes.
Yes? All
Yes,
right.
I'm
So,
ready.
Miranda, how are you? Like, I'm loving the outfit.
Thank
I'm
you.
loving the kicks. I
Thank
mean,
you.
you're happy. Everything's good, right?
Yes, I mean, you have to be happy, right? Positive mind, positive attitude.
Exactly. So we're just gonna dive right in. Is that you cool with that?
That's cool.
All right. So Miranda Writes. Now I'll throw some money on it that's not your real name. So where'd you get Miranda Writes from?
So first of all, like writing has always been like my favorite part of like music. So Miranda writes, and I feel like also too sometimes a lot of people like they're like, oh, you probably don't write your own rhymes, and I kind of find that offensive. So by putting it in my name, I
Right.
mean like how could I be Miranda Writes and not write my own bars?
Right,
But
right,
then
right.
also too, I mean the pun intended, Miranda Writes. So it all
Yeah,
kind
that-
of
I was
together.
waiting to see if that was in there, but okay.
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely. So it's
All right. So, I've seen a few of your social media, your videos, and you look like you have fun doing what you do. It looks like you really love the hip hop. You love rapping. So, when did you fall in love with hip hop? First of all,
Well, I've always listened to hip hop. Even as a kid, you know, my parents are big hip hop heads, so I grew up in a household like listening to hip hop.
Okay.
But high school, like especially, because I feel like that's like a weird time, right? You're like going through this weird stage and all of this
Yeah.
different stuff. So like hip hop was always like my go-to to listen to. Originally, I just started off kind of like writing more like poetry. And then I was just like, okay, well, like, how can I kind of take this to the next level?
Right.
And one day, like, I flipped what I did, like, over a beat, and I'm like, I didn't horribly suck. And I'm like, well, maybe I have something here, you know?
Right.
And then ever since then, like, I've been rapping.
All right. So pretty much since high school.
Yeah.
And you're fairly young, so you've been doing this for what, 3, 4, 5 years?
No, like 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, 7, yeah, because I've been doing it, yeah.
Okay, all right. So knowing how to rap and then actually pursuing that, support system wise, who was kind of on your side, your support system, your foundation, your group of people saying, "Yo, you're really, really good. Let's all pursue that." Like, did you have
Yeah, well, my parents,
Okay.
surprisingly, because it's so funny because I know so many like different artists, and they're like, their parents are always like, get a real job,
exactly.
you know?
Yes, exactly.
But luckily, that was not the case with my family, so they were really supportive. And then obviously, like friends and you know, like family, friends, things like that. But my parents have been like the ride or die, like since the beginning, consistent
Awesome.
support. So
you want to shout them out real quick?
yeah, shout out to my parents.
All right. So, you started in high school. When did you start? What was like your first official like gig? Like outside of high school? Listen, we all know that coming up, you don't get paid for everything. So your first like official gig, it doesn't have to be paid or not, but your first official grab the mic, a whole crowd of people, that kind of thing.
Definitely the Zulu Nation event. Yeah. So I like spent really when I first started, like all the Zulu Nation events, like they would have me come, and whether it was like ciphers or
Okay.
performances, like anytime I would go into the city, like it was just like a warm, like loving vibe, and they
Okay.
would let me get on the mic. So
Right, right, right. Awesome, awesome. Now, are you from this area, or are you from the city, or?
I was born in Manhattan,
Okay.
but I moved around like 8 different times as a
Okay.
kid. But now I'm in upstate. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So right now, you have a few different things going on your social media. So let's talk about some of the music that you have out right now. First of all, how many songs have you written up to this point that you actually put out and?
Oh, well, that's hard because it's a lot, but I also
Right.
have a tendency too, like, so, and I know I feel bad because sometimes people will be like, yo, whatever happened to that track that you did like 3 years
Right, right, right,
ago?
right.
And I'm like, it's no longer on the internet. Like, I take it down, but I think
Gotcha.
it's just because, like music changes so much
Yeah.
too, and like my style, so I try and never keep everything like consistent. But I've definitely put out like at least like 70 tracks,
Oh,
probably more.
stand by, stand by, stand by. Not seven, not 17, 7D, like
Yeah,
70.
yeah,
Like you're like a machine.
basically, yeah. So
Basically,
like
all right.
maybe like at the end of it all, like whenever they said like Tupac had like
There you go. Right, right,
so
right.
many
Yeah, yeah,
records, like
yeah.
hopefully it'll just be
And
like
these are full songs, or these are just like 16s here and there.
there's definitely some like 16s in
Okay.
there, but there's
All right.
a lot of it is like I like writing like full songs,
Nice,
so
nice,
most of
nice.
them are songs. Yeah.
Okay. 70 tracks. Now they're all in. Like if somebody said, "Listen, I'm a big Miranda Writes person. I love all her music. I want to see the old stuff." Is there access to those old 70s? Like, are we
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
get
I mean, you'd probably have to do some like searching
Gotcha.
because it's like some of them were like mixtapes and things like
Right,
that.
right, right.
So it would probably be more so like typing Miranda Writes into Google and then
Gotcha. And
going
then just whatever
pages
you
and
could
pages
find.
back.
So basically, that's like 3 days
Yeah.
worth of research. You know.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. You have
Listen,
to spend time.
call in from work. You know, tell everybody you're not gonna be around for like 3 days, and just dig into that computer, right? All
Exactly.
right, all right. Okay, so you got 70 tracks all over the place, all over the world. Um, what are some of the ones that you've actually like? Where first of all, where can people purchase some of your music?
So everything is well, I basically have my music on every platform, but like Spotify, iTunes,
Okay.
Tidal, everything you can think of, because everybody listens to music in so many
Right.
different ways. Like I have all of my catalog even on like SoundCloud, so every place, Amazon.
Okay. 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 Um, so right now, what are ones that you have casualties out right now, right?
Yes.
Casualties. Explain the mindset behind that.
So casualties is like this.
Because I just feel like there's something there.
Yeah, it's like aggressive and
Right.
there's a lot of bars. So all right, so this is like a little story. When I first started like rapping, like I was more so doing like freestyles and like it was just all about like the bars, right? And then I got into more so like songwriting because then it's like, okay, well, we know you can rap, but can you write a song? So then I spent so many times like writing songs. And then now it's funny because like everybody follows you in different stages
Right.
of like kind of where you're at musically. So I feel like, people who may have started following me like a year ago, even 2 years ago, they're probably just used to hearing like songs from me. But then they're like, well, do you have any like bars? And I'm like, and that's why I said in the beginning of that like record, like I've been had bars,
Yeah.
So it's just kind of about that. And just, yeah, I feel like it's just like the hip hop, like down to its core, like fun.
Gotcha. Some of your influences growing up. What are some, whether it's female or male, some of your hip hop influences where you might not have copied them, but you kind of imitated maybe a flow or a style? Like, give me some of your influences growing up.
Definitely like Eminem, Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, MC Light. I
Old
listened.
school right there. I like that.
Yeah, I
like that,
listened
going
to
old school.
a
All
lot
right.
of J. Cole.
Okay.
I liked, obviously, I mean, who doesn't really like Kendrick? Logic. So definitely like, like the conscious,
Okay.
like positive, like.
You like people to actually speak. and talk.
Yeah.
Talk about things that are real.
Yeah,
and you can actually understand them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
good.
always
That's
a good thing when you can understand
exactly,
somebody rapping, right?
You know? Exactly. All right. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna cut into a live. No, this is not a live. This is an actual video.
Yes.
Right. So this is a video from Miranda Writes. I'm gonna let her introduce the track. We'll see you when we come back in session 2. Take it over.
Yes, so you are about to watch Casualties. Shout out to Rado Beats and the Army Through One series.
Enjoy.
The wave is on its way to be. Just catch the wave, don't be afraid of loving me.
Miranda Writes. Ayo, Rado. I'ma need you to tell him I've been had bars. Yeah, I murder records, I've been stacking up my casualties. I ain't no killer, but I murder beats happily. There ain't no question, I got lots of haters after me. I know they'd have to put on a show, but I'm out naturally. I saw some peeps around my way and I had to duck them. You know them clowns play them tricks, so it's hard to trust them. They in the comments talking crazy cause the internet's a safety net for wannabes swarming just to check my shit. Some try to play me, but I ain't like these other bitches. You'll try to dim my light like I ain't got the master switches. Yeah, I'm feisty, some don't like me, I don't like y'all either. You'll try to flex in front, but I'm too grown, respect your leader. My fans, they love me, yeah, they know I love to feed them substance. You know that push and feel better when you push up on it. Y'all been fed them bones, thought that you should really love it. I ain't really hating, but y'all ain't really saying nothing. Everywhere I go, I know they see the way I be, the way I breathe, the way I spit, the way I lead. As a queen and musically, I don't need no introduction. I'm a topic of discussion. Get your own, stop the bluff. And while your master doing something, some be bothered. I ain't bothered. I keep going. I move on. What try to slaughter, and it's awkward. I'm a slayer when I want to. Classy could get nasty. Try to test me or come at me. Feel the wrath. I be Cali. It is deadly. I be heavy. Some don't get me, so they envy. And their tactics elementary commentaries, but a second. But my music lives for centuries. I keep flowing. I keep growing. Yeah, I'm glowing, and it's showing. I can see it in their faces. Man, they hate how I keep going. I'm a fighter. I'm on fire. Man, fuck all you paper tigers. I see right through your fibers. Man, the devil been a liar. Y'all is clueless. Y'all is real quick. The talking, that's that bullshit. My aim is to sit. I don't fold. I